Switchback. Switchback.
Hey guys, Rivet here. Welcome back to another daily episode of Cube World. Back again with Sniffles sitting on top of Kitt's head. And you know what? This is exactly how I imagine Kitt if he owns any pets. So it's not surprising to see that every time I log into the game. So I hope everyone is enjoying themselves. I am back again doing my recordings daily, it looks like, on the same day. I don't know if this is a new trend or if this is just going to be something I'm going to maintain or if this is just a one-off thing, but it's been one of those weeks. And I'm not going to complain. I actually quite enjoy doing this on a regular basis. Come on, die, you jerk face, jerk. Oh, yeah? Hi, how are you? Oh, love Shurikens. They are the best. Oh, well, I guess I'm not when I miss. There we go. Ooh, hello, gentlemen and ladies. Okay, it didn't work out as well as I would have hoped. See, somebody else wants to come to the party. It happens. You can't dodge me forever. Thank you. Hey, man, yesterday was nice to see Armoutime back in playing the game again. So good to have him back. I can't tell you. I know he had a busy weekend hanging out with his family and stuff, so it was awesome. It was nice to catch up. We talk all the time, but it's nice to watch the video and catch up that way too. Okay, so let's see where we're at here. Before I get too much further in, we got enough potions. We're all caught up there, so yeah, let's do this. We have two directions. Yeah, let's go up this way first, just in case. Hiya! You didn't see that coming. Okay, you guys did see that coming. Stop it. And then I'll do this. Boom. I do like this level of stuff, like the white plus twos. It's still challenging, but it's not annoyingly challenging, which is cool. So I guess I should kind of keep you guys up to date on what happened yesterday. I went out to go get the new power supply. Turned out to be a bust. They should have it either today or tomorrow. I'm going to keep apprised of that. So it was kind of nice. I did return the router, and I'm kind of glad I did. Went and talked with my landlord last night as well. And he's been experiencing similar issues with his internet. It seems like we're having issues at different times of the day. So I'm cool with that. So I got my old router up and running again, which, you know, I've had this thing for a couple of years, and obviously download speeds and everything are not solid, but I was able to watch YouTube in high definition without any issues and all that kind of stuff. So, and I know it might have been a DNS issue with the other router, but I had everything checked and set, so it should not have been giving me those problems. So I'm like, whatever. It's over. It's gone. It's back. I went and did my grocery shopping yesterday, got that taken care of, so it was a nice day. I mean, overall. I picked up my fixins to make a, dear Lord! Stop it! I need a potion. That was weird. Okay, let's take care of these guys because they are annoying the heck out of me. You are very annoying. Thank you. Oh, that feels so good when I knock them down. Hey, welcome back, Sniffles. Hey, and welcome back to Level Up. Level 63. Woohoo! Look at us, fancy. Yeah, so I went and got fixins yesterday to make a spaghetti sauce. So I did like a slow cook on that yesterday, which was beautiful. I had a nice dinner. I had a glass of wine. It was delicious. And then my night fell apart. I went to go do my live stream, and obviously the internet was down. That's when I decided that I'm going to try to live stream at night. If it doesn't work, I'm just going to do it again the next day. I mean, it doesn't really matter to me when I stream. And I really haven't done much daytime streaming, so who knows? I mean, maybe people from around the world will be more interested in watching than North American people. Oh, good Lord. You are a warrior. You're going to be fun. You're going to like my Shurikens, though, aren't you? Oh, you blocked my whammy? Oh, man. So then last night, because I couldn't stream, I was looking at stuff, and I'm like, you know what? Let's just go hang out. A friend of mine was at a pub down the street watching the debate. So I said, you know, that could be kind of fun. Why don't I just go out and do that, you know? The debate's an important part of our political process. This has been one of those elections where you kind of need to pay attention because it's been so weird. So I'm like, sure. A couple of drinks and watching that might be fun. Because usually about an hour, hour and a half. So I'm like, yeah, it's no biggie. You know, it's not going to ruin my evening. It's just down the street. So I went out. And man, I'm not going to tell you like which side of the fence I sit on when it comes politically. I mean, that really doesn't matter to anybody. But I can honestly tell you that last night was like watching a couple of kids in high school. Or not even in high school. I shouldn't even give them the benefit of that. It was like watching a couple of just nasty children. All they did was talk about themselves, poke fun, poke names at each other. And I was like, I've watched debates for years. And I have never in my entire life been so embarrassed for the political process as much as I was last night. It was awful. It was absolutely horrifyingly awful. So yeah, as far as I'm concerned, there was no winner in the debate. Only the fact that we get to lose. Because if this is the best we have to offer, this is not a good situation for anybody to be in. And you know, who knows what they're capable of? Either way, I mean, I don't really know. But I can tell you, if this is the antics that people want to take on, we should just like stop this and just say, can we start over again and see if there's like another two that we can pick to run, because this is horrifying. And a lot of my friends were you know, of the same resolve last night. There was a term running around that was indicative of the entire evening, and you know, I'm not going to say the offensive word, but needless to say, a poop show. If you guys can, you know, get from that, you'll be, you know, fine. It was just awful, and it kind of made me a bit upset last night. Not like, you know, raging against the machine kind of upset, but just upset the fact that this is where we currently are. And I've mentioned it a few times in the past, is that, you know, it seems like our society is more focused on poking at people instead of like trying to find the good in people. And it's indicative even in our leaders, or not even our leaders, the people that want to be, you know, and these are adults that are mature and should know better. And yet, instead of leading by example, they're following to the exact same base mentality that is problematic in our country. And it's just awful. Just awful. And we are now in the lands of blah, 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 blah. Where are we? The lands of Asdara, which is cool. Looks like a regular fricking biome, finally. Now, we should, in theory, still be on path. So we'll go up this way for a little bit and see if we can run into anything. But, yeah, that was my evening. As lackluster as it was. Not very impressed. And I kind of was expecting a bit more and a bit less at the same time. I didn't think it would be so middle of the road, but horrifying. I thought it would either be that they would step up and do a better job, or it would just, you know, downgrade into like a fist fight. You know, even my friends were talking last night about, you know, like the next time it should be hosted by Judge Judy or, you know, Jerry Springer, because that's about the mentality of what we were watching. Just awful. 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 So there, that's my end of my rant about that crap. Let's hope that the next debate's better. I'm hoping that, you know, as adults, they can actually learn from their mistakes. And I'm like, ugh, that was bad. Bad, bad, bad. Okay, I know Sniffles is going to get thirsty here in a hot second, so let's get him some drinkage. We can sit at his face and make him sit underwater. Ta-da! Now, I saw these guys coming over. Where'd they go? They just walked past? Okay, they're good. They're sneaky. They are sneakies. Okay, that's a hill. Oh, onionlings. Hi. How you guys doing? Let's see. Can I just... I'm going to take them on just with my attack, the regular attack. No fancy. Take that, though. Come on, Sniffles. I need coffee. Coffee is so important to me today. So, we will find out if I'm going to have a video up tonight or not. I am kicking around an idea, and we'll see. Depending on how everything goes today, if I have to run out and get the power supply and stuff, then I will obviously focus it on that way for my day. I may, if that doesn't work out, try streaming on YouTube tonight if I can, and see if that's an option, because I haven't done that in a while, and see if it works better than streaming on Twitch or whatnot. So anyone that follows me will get a notification, obviously, if I'm going live on YouTube. But I don't know. I don't know which is the best way to go. And again, like I mentioned before, like I'm not trying to keep everything focused on just the one channel, but if I can't get the secondary channel working, then it's going to be the one that works for me, which, much to my chagrin. And I'm also kind of waiting for 2 o'clock today. Tuesday is my favorite day of the week because that's the day that the Humble Bundle usually comes out. And I can usually go, oh, let's see what kind of new shiny we got. And so I'm kind of looking forward to that, Beatles. I like the Beatles, though. These guys are fun. And they're, I'm not thinking that they're the actual Beatles, because that would be amazing to be able to slaughter, Not really. Well, maybe if they were named, that'd be kind of funny. But, I think we only have 2 Beatles left. Oh, dear God. Pink Kitty. Pink Kitty. What is your name, Pink Kitty? Calgar. Such a really strong name for such a pink kitty. Looks can be deceiving, I can tell you. You weren't that tough, so you were more pink kitty than Thalgar, I can tell you that much. Now, I don't think that was the boss, but kind of looks like it. This may be a mountain ahead of us here, too. We should have passed something, which means that it was either just like one of the dudes that was out in the wild or a portal, and I missed it, which is entirely likely, because I tend to miss things sometimes. So yeah, 2 o'clock, I'm looking forward to seeing if the new Humble Bundle comes out. And if there's something very interesting in that, I may pick it up and play it. Yeah, I knew that one of these times you guys would be jerks. Get them before they laser beam you. No laser beam, no laser beam, no laser beam, no laser beam. Ah, laser beams. Laser beams. Oh yeah? Have you ever heard of a Shirokin bath? Boom shalaka. I don't know why I said Shirokin bath. Makes no sense. But again, nonsense is usually my forte. And I found the other day, all the new regulations about swearing and stuff on YouTube. There was a website that I found over the weekend. I posted in our private Discord of 10 swearings that used to happen in the olden times. And these are no longer regarded as swear words, or they were kind of like just things that people said in order not to swear type of thing. And they're funny. And I've actually kind of wanted to try to use them in case. And it's hard because you have to get them to come out like really fluid in order for it to sound like, it was intentional, not forced. So the one I like a lot is one called, and Chris uses this a lot too, is the double barrel jumpin' Jiminy. Like, wow, that's just, you have to have the specific time of your day in order to say something. Oh, wow, I didn't realize how dead I was. And the other one that I like to is Great Horn Spoon. There's so many great ones. And I love the fact that we've got all these old-timey sayings. And I say jumpin', I think jumpin' Jiminy or something along those lines every now and again in my vernacular anyway. And, everyone can get creative when it comes to swearing and not wanting to swear. And I guess it's something I learned as a child and I've learned as a parent too, because, there are some words that I was like, I had to say something, and by someone who was little, I just didn't need to swear. Now, in his mind, that may have been that his dad was still swearing up a blue streak, but if he said those words in public, I wouldn't have worried about it. I mean, I've had to deal with that as a child myself, where like my friends, childhood friends would say something that they'd heard and just watch the parents just kind of fall apart going, oh my Lord, they didn't do that. And then it becomes like a social issue too for your parents, because they're like, well, why are you talking like that around your kids type of thing around their friends? And it's just kind of like, oh. So I decided a long time ago to start making up words. And my ex-wife and I had a bunch of words we used to say, and they were our own personal language. I thought it was a hoot. You know, other people thought we were crazy, but that's okay. I mean, a lot of people think I'm crazy to begin with anyway. I have yet to see a dang thing. Ding, dang, dong, ding, thing. Boom, boom, boom. Man, I tell you. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get the Great Horn Spoon to fit at some point today. That may be the title, the Great Horn Spoon. Maybe, could be. I have no idea. But yeah, I would have loved to have seen some of those words used last night. It would have been amazing. That would be that for me. That would be a highlight. Is if, you know, during the middle of the debate they just kind of started speaking in old-time swearing. I would appreciate that. Really set everybody up. And I also saw yesterday that Survivor, the TV series, has a new season starting up, and it was like Millennials versus Generation X. I'm like, oh, this is going to end poorly. So I'm actually thinking of trying to catch some of that whenever it's on. I haven't yet to see when it's on. And I actually saw an ad for it. Where did I see that? I think it was on... It must have been on YouTube, because I haven't watched regular TV except for... Maybe it was last night for the debate, but I thought that was on CNN or something. I can't recall. I don't know. But yeah, I saw it and I was just like, oh, dear Lord. And the reason being is, like, I'm Generation X. You know, I know this. We are... You know, the kids of the 80s, and we're that generation kind of caught between the two, and it's weird. Like my parents' generation, the baby boomers. Well, I've been watching them as our political leaders for years now, and I've been like, when is it our turn to get somebody into office that's, you know, in around our age? Because it's happened before. You know, I've seen presidents that were in their 40s or 50s. You know, I'm not really like the youngest of the Generation Xers either. So I mean, there's a bunch of us that should be, you know, coming up in politics or something, at least being able to have an opinion. But nothing. I haven't seen anybody like running for any office that I've seen that was from our generation, except in Canada. Justin Trudeau is the closest that I've seen to anybody from my generation. And I'm like, why do we have these two people like running for election that are, like, my understanding is they're two of the oldest candidates in history. I'm like, why can't the baby boomers just give up? Like, you guys have messed up enough stuff. I mean, we've seen all this garbage, and I'm just like, can Generation X have a voice? And now the millennials have just kind of taken over everything, and I'm like, and if in Survivor, if the millennials kick Generation X's butt, I'm going to give up on my my generation. Just say, you guys, you've defeated me one too many times, and I'm done with it. Who's after me? Oh, the plains runner. Maybe they wanted to be ridden on and turned into pets. It's possible, but I don't know, because it never happened. I was hoping we would run into somebody or something other than just that one catacombs we had. I mean, I'm following the rules, guys. Did I miss something? Stop with hitting. Stop it. I'm looking at a map, you jerks. I don't see anything. We should be online. Okay. Listen, Beetle. Looking at my map. Didn't you see that? I was holding onto it. Okay, which direction are we headed? Looks like we are going to be heading west. Kitt's favorite direction. West, 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 west. Oh, man. I watched Kitt's My Raid Caves yesterday. And Octodad. Man. Finally, to see him get his comeuppance in Octodad was nice. And I wonder if that's going to be the end of it for him, too. Because it's got to be getting old for him. Because he's just so sick and tired of the Octopocalypse jokes. And it's his own fault for bringing it up. I mean, we like to pick on Kitt. Even Rocco posted another octopus-based game in Kitt's chat yesterday. It was only $1. I'm like, oh, man. So tempted to buy another one. But I got him Octodad. And I really don't want him to start hating me, and that, you know, I'm going to be the guy that gets him all the octopus-related stuff, because that's not my intention. I would in a heartbeat, but, you know, again, not the intention, but I would if I needed to, of course, which is, I guess they were good. Man, it's getting nighttime again. I'm just realizing that we went through a whole day cycle at some point. There's nothing. Is this another one of those adventures where we just go for days without finding anything? Possible. At least we know there's one boss battle up ahead. But we'll give it another minute here. If I don't find anything, we're going to call the episode anyway. But yeah, nothing. Not a dang thing. So, oh man, I just don't know what to do. Oh, just don't know what to do today. There's like a part of me is thinking of like getting this edited, rendered up, and then trying to stream. Because as of now, it's about 8 o'clock in the morning. I haven't even finished my coffee yet, which reminds me I need to sip. I love coffee. It gets me through my day. Yeah, and I actually I start my morning every morning with Cuban coffee. I have a Cuban coffee maker, so I make 6 shots of it, which is insanity, and then I just sip on that. And people that say, "Oh, that's a lot of caffeine," it's not really. The caffeine you get out of it is not as bad as people would be thinking. And I just like the fact that it's like a really heavy, dark roast. And I like it better than the taste of coffee I get at Starbucks or Dunkin' Donuts or anything like that. I've always been kind of partial to, you know, the dark coffee flavors. And I've liked espresso most of my adult life. Somebody is not happy. Cow killers! But I appreciate you guys you're dropping all that stuff. Where? What happened? Sniffles. Where the heck did you go, Sniffles? He must have died. He must have died a horrible, awful death. Oh, there you are. You did die, didn't you? Well, we'll ride. We will ride. Now we're almost at the town again. Crazy. Do I need to get bottles and such? Let me double check. I got 13 water bottles and 50 empty bottles. So no, we don't need another run, but we probably could get rid of a bunch of junk. But we'll do that the next time we need to go to a town, not a time when we just kind of want to go to a town. I mean, there's... Oh, dear Lord. How am I... 78. Oh, my God. Why? That will be... Okay. Oh. Oh. Doing 20 damage. What else do we have? It's 82. Let's just junk it because I don't want to get it up there. 17. What do we got here? No, that's not that one. Yeah, it's gonna be a hot minute. Oh. Well. Where'd it go? Oh, no. Okay. There we go. 333. Let's go wreck something completely. Oh, I forgot where to go. Pick that back up because it's worth monies. Money. Okay. Ooh, and everything looks fancy on our back. Got the pirate cross swords. Oh, really? How you like the... Yeah, that feels good. That feels really good. I'm going to decorate them. I'm going to put, like, powerful spells on them and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be amazing. We'll love it. I'm going to be the most powerful rogue in the cube world. I had to stop and think what kind of character I was again. I'm like, nope, not a mage, not a warrior. Definitely not a ranger. Oh, yeah, you're a rogue, you dingbat. And all that conversation happened in my head in a millisecond. It's just the weirdest thing. The amount of conversations I have with myself while I'm recording this that you guys don't hear. Good thing I censor myself. Holy crap. The insanity that goes on in my head. I sometimes question myself some days, and it's probably for the best. Well, that was a great idea. Nice one. Good thing there's a bed right here. I said, good thing there is a bed right here. Thank you. Anyway, I'm going to call the episode here as Kitt takes a little nap. And we'll be off and running again in our next episode. We are not far off from a couple of big adventures. We did finish one today, which is good. We've walked a long distance. I've rambled about a bunch of nonsense. Which is about par for the course. But anyway, thanks again for all of your continued support, everyone. And I will see you all tomorrow in our next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.
Switchback.